Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I am here with you, and you are here with me, Kiara the Voice, and we are joined here together on the most amazing, beautiful, fulfilling Sunday. Yes, 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 yes. We have made it through another week, and it is time to get through one more week with all of our full love, all of our full energy, all of our full trust, acceptance, surrender, all of our ability to let go of things that are no longer serving us and be present in the moment that is here and now, because that is the only moment that actually is. And the here and now is when you can create the changes that you need to see in order to tap into and become the fullest version of yourself, which has always been there since the time of your conception. You have always had all of the tools to be the best, fullest version of yourself. However, it has been your job to decide on what it is and how it is you wish to tap into that and share that with the rest of the world around you. Because the world that you were born into already had an agenda for how it wanted to categorize you, and it's up to you to see if you fit into those categories, or if you know that you are uniquely above what has already been given to you to interact within and be who you are, becoming the magnet that will attract everything that you need, want, desire, and believe in into your life. Everything that you need, want, desire will come into your life the moment you decide to be you. And nobody else can help you do that. Literally, nobody else can help you be more you than you. So it requires for you to put on the blinders and start to do the process of elimination of things in which you need to let go of and things you need to acquire more of, so that you tap into the right lane that is going to get you to your destination at the speed and pace that is right for you. Notice I didn't say get you to your destination faster. I think a lot of us, I'll talk about my generation. I was born 91. And I got to experience the change of internet not being in the home to internet being in the home to, the home computer to, dial-up internet to the cell phone. I remember having the voicemail with the tape and we had to rewind it. Then we got the digital voicemail. So there used to be a time and space where time wasn't so much of a thing we were racing, but time just was. It took time to get things done because people were just being where they were when they needed to be, and not needing to feel as though the technology allowed them to be omnipresent, when really the technology and inner workings of yourself allow you to be omnipresent if you know how to tap into what you want. Let's talk a little bit today about love. During this period of time, I found myself really comparing and contrasting, like, last year this time I was in Thailand getting ready to light some lanterns and give my affirmations to the world. I had just reached out to all of my beautiful, amazing, lovely family, friends, supporters, and just reflections of divine light on Instagram to ask if you would help me extend my trip, and you all did, and I am forever thankful for that moment and being able to tap in and being able to be supported by so many individuals, just so that I can deeply understand myself, because if I have this deep understanding of myself, then I can be a better attribute to the rest of the world and the people I allow around me. So love. Last year I went on this mission, this journey to really redefine love for myself, to grow in love with myself, to deepen the love and understanding that I have for the energy that lives within me. And I did that. But when I came back, I got really depressed because I didn't know how to keep that energy that I was able to see and reflect in my experience in Thailand when I came back into the midst of all of the wildness that was my reality. It was hard for me to see outside of my reality, even though I knew I was able to create another one just a few 100,000 miles away across an ocean. And if I could do that a few 100,000 miles away across an ocean, I can do that for myself. So this year, this time in particular, I feel like I am really understanding what type of lover I am to me, to those around me. How do I make sure that my love tank is filled all the way up so that I don't feel depleted when someone needs to feel, experience, exchange, receive some of my love? How do I not deplete myself? How do I continue to keep myself full? And I think that a lot of my previous self saw connecting with one other individual, like getting into a relationship, being the thing that would help me grow. But I noticed that when I do try to get very intimate with somebody, I lose myself, and I haven't learned not to do that yet. I haven't mastered what Will Smith was talking about when he was talking about love and the flower and the gardener. I haven't mastered being the gardener for myself, so how can I seek a gardener for me and then get mad about what type of fertilizer and what type of water they're using and what type of soil and how deep they planted my seed? I can't allow myself to get frustrated if I don't understand the inner workings of who I am. As we start to get older and we start to really want to tap into creating this family, this oneness that comes from partnership, I think that it's very important for us to think about what type of partner you are. I truly believe that there are two different types. And when I was back home in New York, I kind of talked to my uncle a little bit about this, and he was basically saying, you know, there's possession versus non-possession when you're in a relationship with somebody. And some people like possessive partners that, you know, and I don't want to make it seem like possession is bad, but sometimes people like possessive partners who they have to tap in with all of the time, who are checking in constantly. Maybe they're always joined at the hip. Maybe they always need to kind of ask permission from that other person, and that goes on both sides of the fence. Man, woman, woman, man, 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 woman, woman. Whatever your liking is, there's a possessive and then there's the non-possessive. And in the non-possessive, it's that willingness to allow that other person to be the full being that they were going to be without you regardless. Sometimes they may need to shake and leave and go and explore a part of themselves that you don't understand. But if you are the non-possessive type, you're going to allow that person to be the brightest version of themselves, because at the end of the day, you love the core of who they are. And if the core of them is expanding, you'll love that just as equally. I think that there are people who still value and still understand and still love the grow with me type of relationship. The type of relationship where both people or one person or either or can be really in this midst of self-discovery of who they are, but through the togetherness and through them sharing who they are with each other, they're able to pull out the greatness from one another and brighten the lights individually together. You see what I mean? Brighten the lights individually together. I think that goes back to what Will Smith was saying about the gardener and the flower. If you're looking to grow with somebody, a farmer loves the process of planting the seed and watching it flourish into an amazing harvest that they're able to share with those around them and just with themselves. Knowing that all of the fruit from that seed that has been planted is going in as nourishment and has been given the best amount of love. The farmer takes pride in seeing its seed grow. Are you that partner that takes pride in seeing the seed grow? Of knowing that you were just there to assist it if it needed any help, but you were allowing it to be the fullest version of what God, universe, soul, source has intended for it to be, because that is really what you want. You want something full in totality. You want the process. You enjoy the journey. That is what you want. I, or maybe you, or others, I don't think this is me. I think that I enjoy the process. However, when I've gotten to be able to be in a process with somebody, I realize that I don't keep my blinders on for me too. I don't know what full version of a flower I want to be, so sometimes it can get me wrapped into a realm of doing what the other person expects of me, and then I'm starting to lose myself again. So am I the other type? Am I the type that needs to fully just give love fully into me, so that I grow this deep understanding of myself, and that I get into my flow, and that I get into my bag? And once I'm in my bag and once I'm in my flow, then that other receptor can open up so I can see the partner who is enabling me to shine even brighter, because their light is invincible, because their focus on their light drives me to be more focused on my light. And even though that means that for some reason we don't know how to cohabitate or coexist within the realms of relationships that we are attached to from previous generations, doesn't mean that we won't be able to be together once we feel so grounded within our light. Sometimes our light is shining brighter than how grounded we are in it. So it fears us to even allow people into that light because we're not secure within our light. That happens. It happens. And when you're insecure in your light and your might and your ability to do, it's really hard for you to allow anybody else into that space. And you have to grow a really grounded stance in who you are before you allow somebody else in. And that's fine too. You can be that person. I think that I am that person. And as I find my light, as I get secured in my light, as I get grounded in my light, I understand what it is that I want, need, and truly deserve from someone else coming into my space. I understand my boundary, my boundaries of what I need to keep for just me and what I'm able to share for everyone else, because I have so much to give. I have so much to give. I have so much to share, and I want to share it all, but I have to be just firm in my belief in myself before I allow anybody else to believe in me more than I believe in myself, because for me, that's so important. For you, that can be so important. For that person that enjoys the process of growing with somebody, I ask that you take the understanding and knowing that some people need to be thrown into the water and kind of pushed into certain circumstances so that they can feel again. They have to develop this feeling, this urge, this knowingness of yes within themselves before they can share that urge and knowingness of yes with you, because it will hurt them so much if you believe in them more than they are able to see themselves. So there's people who are taking the time to see themselves. Even if you see how great they are, I'm one of those people who has been taking my time to see myself. Even though I am amazing. I am great. I am fantastic. I am like a whirlwind. I was just watching some home movies that my daddy sent to me. Looking at me doing this karate, looking at me dancing young. I'm amazing. I am super fantastic. I am supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I am exponential growth. I am power. I am groundedness. I am light. I am love. I am sharing. I am caring. I am giving. I would love to grow with you now that I am knowing myself. However, I'm choosing to fall in love with who I am first so that I can give from the place that I actually want to be giving from, and not from the place that I have been believing I need to give from in order to receive something. The only way I'm going to receive what's necessary is if I give what's true. The only way I'm going to receive what is necessary is if I give what is true. So allow me to deepen my truth. Allow yourself to deepen your truth today. Fall in love with you today. Fall in love with you this week. Understand yourself. And if you are working together to create a relationship, to get into a partnership or anything, please have the conversation of what type of lover are you? Are you the one that likes the process, that wants to grow with somebody? Or are you the type of lover that needs to understand and fully dive deep into yourself before you are able to share your light with somebody else? Share that with your partner. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, moon, stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.